Oh no. Lee, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
For track service. On the lot.
It became steel resistant.
Guys, I'm here today at Komatsu Australia, and I've got Ashton Lavaring with me. How are you, buddy?
Good, Ivan. Nice to see you.
Yeah,
Thanks.
thank
Welcome to Komatsu Australia in Sydney, and let's take you through the building.
Let's go. Thing I noticed is this racing car here. So what's the go with that?
Yeah, so this all came about last year. Komatsu are now the principal partner for Williams Racing. We did have a partnership back in the 80s or the 90s, I believe, way before my time. But yeah, as of last year, we are the principal partner for Williams, and excited to be innovating and working with them.
Awesome. How cool is that? Let's go.
So here we got our reception. So this is where customers can come in. They can pick up their parts over here at the Komatsu Parts. We've also got on display our GET, so our ground engaging tools, and our oils that we sell through the Komatsu. We've also got oil sample kit. So we just come over here. So this is our CMSS condition monitoring service. This is what you get when you buy a Komatsu machine, basically oil sample kit. So these are done at every 250 intervals on most machines. Essentially, you're trying to capture the oil out of your components, whether that's engine or your drives. Put it in this box, seal it up, send it off. Let's get analyzed at our lab in Waco. So oil checks basically allow you to monitor the life of the machine and see kind of what's happening under the hood, right? So we can't exactly, without pulling everything apart, we don't know exactly what's going on.
Yep.
With the oil analysis, it gives you a brief overview of kind of what's happening in the engine. You can kind of see, all right, are we getting too much soot? Are we getting too much of this, too much of that?
Yeah.
We're getting metal in there. We can analyze all that.
Yeah.
And then we can capture an issue before it becomes a major issue, and then send that information back to the customer. Over here, we've got a little bit of a merch store, kind of what we sell. Probably my favorite thing. I've got the shirt on here is our team up with Trademut. So Trademut do a great job. Basically, high vis clothing that makes a statement.
Yep.
Basically, it's just to get you looking at this shirt and saying, oh, what the hell, what's that? And starting a conversation, which is their thing on the back of the shirt. So TX.
Yeah.
So this is a conversation starter. Idea is weird and wonderful shirts and standing out, and then having conversations around mental health and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we team up with Trademut. We've got the high vis with the arms and then the collar, and then we've also got this polo shirt. Same thing. But yeah, really love what they're doing. Big supporter of them. So I've got all their stickers and stuff in my car, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Cool.
if you can get behind them, get behind them.
That's it. There you go.
Over here, this one's pretty cool. So this was brought in as I think it was found in like a farm or something, and the apprentices basically got together, rebuilt the entire thing, gave it a new lick of paint.
Yeah.
Got a whole workup on it right here. But yeah, I think there's one. I've definitely seen one. We've got this here. We've also got there's one at Waco, similar sort of thing. It was put together by the apprentices, and yeah, it's just amazing.
Yeah.
Kit.
It's good to demonstrate how old some of the old equipment can be refurbished.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks brand new, man.
Yeah. So this is just like one of the feature walls, and then our main reception here, where you come in, you sign in, and wait for whoever you're meeting, and then we'll guide you back into the office.
So what's on this board here? How cool is this?
Yeah, so these are like the significant milestones throughout Komatsu. 2021, we celebrated 100 years. So Komatsu celebrates 100 years. And it just basically the history of the last 100 years, kind of what we've achieved and what our significant moments are.
Yeah.
As you can see, like the most recent ones, we've added the 955 to Australia into the Komatsu product range. The WA 1850, 2024 last year. So we added the 210E, and then this year, wait and see.
Yeah, that's hey, that's electric, is it?
Yeah, so that's full
electric.
battery. That's electric. It's concept machine. It's actually fitted with one of our 3D MG machine guidance systems. So we have 2 in Australia currently, just going around to customers trialing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's really, really cool. It's I wish it was here because it's amazing. You don't realize how weird it is to sit in a machine with no engine running and you have full operational at the levers.
Yeah.
Just zero noise. Don't even realize like, all right, am I going? Am I not? And next thing you know, you're ripping up the bucket at full pace, and you're like, oh wow, like, there's no noise.
Yeah.
So it's probably the hardest thing to get used to. But I had like a 10-minute play around in it just in the yard here, and it was it's very cool to see. Yeah.
What is this thing, man?
Yeah, so this is with the hybrid when they first launched in Australia. A bit before my time, but yeah, they launched the hybrid, and I don't know the history to this to where it was going or whatnot, but yeah, that was one of the first hybrid machines in Australia.
Cool.
But these different machine models just scattered on display throughout the whole office, just different kind of configurations that we have within Komatsu range.
Nice. Cool.
Over here, probably one I'd love to get my hands on is this this helmet. I think they're pretty popular, not very cheap either, but
Yeah.
yeah, that, and then you got the Williams car, which I think that's the Lego one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, different machines. Sometimes in between, because usually we have like our big conference meetings up here because the rooms are bigger. So yeah, in between meetings, it's nice to come out here and just get some fresh air and kind of see what's going on over the fence over here. Yeah. So now we're in the yard. As you can see behind us, this is actually our simulator trailer. So in there we've got two machines, simulators. They can be programmed. I think they're programmed for dump trucks at the moment, but I think you can program them for dump truck or excavator.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that just gets kind of towed around to each event, which it'll be at DDT this weekend.
Awesome. All right, let's go.
Oh, we'll go down here. So I've just kind of got bits.
Look at this thing, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a HM400-5 ADT, so articulated dump truck. We've got bits and pieces scattered everywhere. So right now it's just a lay down area waiting to get loaded up into a truck or go to a customer or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So coming over here, we've got a few different workshop and bays. So bay 1 through 3 is all PDI. So new machine comes in, customer orders a machine, and there's like certain spec they want it. Maybe they want different paint job, maybe they want different stickers, maybe they want a certain attachment, a certain quick hitch put on, so quick hitch, tilt bucket. It goes in there and it basically just gets the Australian spec put on it, whether it's fire extinguishers, extra lights. So once it comes from factory, sent into here, and then it has a build process. So that gets all built in there. So that's all new equipment build.
Yeah.
Over here we've got our welding shop. So that's where we do all the welding and adjustments that need to get done for the customer. Used equipment. So used equipment over here. Any machine that's either come out of our rental fleet or is a purchase from an existing customer will go through here and it'll get a build done as well. So whether that's minor things that need to get changed, tracks, shims put into the pins, could also get a paint job done. Bay 6 and 7 is for like ongoing repairs. So customers that need repairs done to the machines, they'll get it sent in, and then we'll work on it in there. And then also in Bay 7, you've also got like a track press machine. Over here, we've got kind of our waiting line, so our go line, just waiting for machines to go into PDI to get built, so to put the Australian spec on. There's more utility machines in here. Same thing. They've come off the ship, they've gone to the docks, and then they've gotten delivered to our branch here.
Yeah.
So as you can see, like this is one that just came straight off the docks as it comes. No tilt hitch, no quick hitch. That's how it comes, just bare. No stickers, as you can see. The other big sign that you'll notice is that there's like small black grease kind of sprayed everywhere.
Yep.
So just a wax, waxy type substance to protect it from rust and seawater and stuff when it's getting in shipping.
Yeah. You can see that. Yeah.
Yeah. So
these are all fresh off the boat.
fresh off the boat from wherever it got manufactured.
Yeah.
Obviously, different machines get manufactured in different countries and cities.
Yep.
Some can come out of Thailand, Japan. Just depends on the model and the yeah.
Cool.
So
these are all new ones. Yeah.
yeah, so this is all new. So this is all the utility, and then there's a few there's a grader in here and a bigger wheel loader, but most of the big gear stays out here.
All right. Let's have a look at this. So these are all also fresh off the boat.
Some of it's already gone through a build. So, for
Yeah.
example, the D85 and the D71, I did our portion of it last week. You can see like the excavator here without any tilt hitch, or
Yeah.
the dozer here without a blade on it. That's fresh off the boat. Hasn't gone through a build process yet.
Yeah.
So yeah. So what happens is they get shipped over here, dropped off here, parked up, and then when it's ready to go through its build, it'll get taken inside the workshop, and then they'll start doing adding the bits and pieces on.
All right.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Let's have a look. Yeah.
we've got a also around there we've got a HD 605, so just a 60-ton dump truck. That's one of our big quarry types. You want to go check that out?
Let's check this out.
Yeah.
Look at this beast over here. That is massive. Look at this.
Yeah, so HD605. So this is our one of our introductory machines into quarrying. So we've got an HD405.
Yeah.
So heavy rigid dump truck. So the 605 60-ton capacity, and the 405 is a 40-ton. And then this is probably the smallest to our rigid dump trucks. Like obviously they get a lot bigger than this.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still impressive to see. Yeah.
Man, this thing's massive. I'm gonna go up there. How cool is that, man? You don't realize how high up it is.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, how cool. I've never actually got to stand on one or have a look at it.
Yeah, the cool thing with these is you got 2-seater in the cab, so it's good for training purposes. Like you can sit along in the cab and train whoever is driving. Yeah, it's a quarry type machine. So the cool thing about my job is I do everything from construction, utility, and quarry up until anything bigger than this, and it goes to mining, and that's kind of where I don't do any of that, which I'd love to, maybe one day. But yeah, for now, yeah, just construction, utility.
Man, it's bigger than my head. Each tire. It's like a Lego truck comes to life.
Yeah, I think I definitely got more mind blown by the dozers.
Yeah.
Just the size of them, because I mean, typically in construction, you're not seeing a lot of dozers.
Not really.
You know?
No.
So yeah, when you see like a big dozer, I mean, we don't have the bigger ones here at the. Oh, there might be a 275 or 375 down there, which you can have a look at. But yeah, when you see one like that, you're like, oh wow.
Yeah. No, you're right, because yeah, on most of the civil sites now, you'll see a dozer every now and then, but before I come in with an excavator, they're already gone.
Yeah.
They've done all the bits they need.
So this is the D71 PXI with the fold-up blade IMC 2.0 technology. Probably one of my favorite machines outside of like an IMC digger.
Yeah.
I love these because you sit in there and you're in a 23 to 24 ton machine, but it feels like you're still like within this like utility just because of the amount of visibility you have out of it.
Yeah.
Sitting in the cab, you literally can see each corner tip. You can see you've got great visibility. The fans behind you. You got the small nose cone for the front of the hood. Foldable pat blade, and unreal power. Like it does not feel like you're in it. It feels like you're in a smaller machine, but when you start pushing, you're like, oh wow, this has got some power.
Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely one of my favorite machines, and can't wait to always get on one.
There you go.
So same thing, we've got a WA 480 -8 here. Brand new from factory. As you can see, no bucket on it. It's got the grease. That's always a sign that it's come straight from the factory. And then yeah, it's just waiting to go through its PDI process.
So what have we got here? How cool is this?
So PC 490 LC, just a standard. So this is just going through its build process at the moment. As you can see, they got the Geeth quick hitch. It's about to get mounted, and whatever other work that's going to get done on it. Not too sure. Every machine has its own different build process, right? So it could be a matter of putting stickers on a different spot, different lights, handrails, extra walkways, anything that the customer wants, it will get done in here.
Yeah.
Okay. So once it gets done here, it gets finalized through here, then it'll get moved up to the paint bay. And so the paint bay will start with taking off all the wax and the grease, and then if we've welded on brackets or taken paint off for something, it'll get touched up. Yeah, so all these machines, they could be coming from a used equipment trade, or it could be coming in from our rental, which is probably the biggest turnover. Is we have a whole rental, like a Komatsu rental fleet. We cycle those machines out very low hourly. I think around 3,000 hours. They'll come in here. Either they'll go straight to a customer, or they'll come in here. They'll get like a second life for them, rebuilt, painted, kind of just make it look like a brand new machine. And then from there, it'll get sent out as a premium used machine to a customer. Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
All right.
So that's the other thing that some people don't realize is like at Komatsu, we have a whole rental side and rental business.
Yeah.
So it's typically brand new machines, low houred, and all fully supported by us.
Man, I never even knew that either. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go. You didn't know we had a rental fleet?
Nah.
Yeah.
There you go, man.
I mean, we mostly deal with
Is it called Komatsu Rent?
yeah, Komatsu rental.
Really?
Yeah. Komatsu rental. So yeah, if you're ever curious and you want to reach out for prices and stuff like that, we predominantly do construction size, so 13 ton and up, so 138 excavators, that sort of stuff. Yeah, but you can reach out to the local branch and they can point you in the right direction of who the right rep is to talk to. But yeah, we do rentals. As you can see here, they're just moving the wax and the grease, and then they're going to be adding on the high vid stickers. Yep. Obviously, when these go through a build process, like things get scratched, damaged, or scuffed when you're putting on components. So anything that doesn't look right or it's out of place, we'll touch it up before it goes to the customer.
Nice, good quality, man. It's like the never-ending thing that just keeps coming around. There's more and more in every corner.
That's it. This is probably pretty cool. This is a quarry spec PC490 bucket. So that's probably for that 490 that we saw in there.
That's
I'm guessing.
huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, PC490. Yeah, it probably is. Yeah.
Yeah. So this has got the Komatsu genuine teeth, all kitted up for quarry type application.
Yeah. So it's got those teeth we looked at the front. Yeah.
Yeah, Hensley teeth.
There you go. Yeah, and all the extra protection and that, all the.
Yeah, so you got the chalky bars on there, work package on the side, work package on the sides of the bucket, work packages in between the teeth. Yeah, and heavy spec bucket.
And that'll get just sent out with the machine then, yeah?
Yeah, well, what first will happen is it'll get fitted onto the machine, so we'll do a test fit.
Yeah.
So once all that gets put together, the quick hitch, test fit the bucket, make sure it fits correctly, and then from there, it'll get sent out, with the machine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then that's pretty much what all these other buckets here. So these are probably used equipment attachments, the stuff that's come in with the used equipment.
Yeah.
That's still associated with the machines. And then over here, we've got our new equipment attachments. So even bigger buckets over here. So that looks like maybe off a PC850 or 600. Quick hitches. So essentially, customer orders machine. Once the order of the machine goes through, then we need to order the attachments that the customer had ordered with that machine.
Yeah.
So that could be Komatsu genuine, could be SBA, could be attached to. We obviously will always try to push people towards our product, but if they want a certain type of attachment or
like a brand,
certain type of brand,
yeah,
then whatever they want.
Yeah.
It's whatever the customer wants at the end of the day.
Yeah.
We obviously have our preference on our stuff, but if customers adamant on they want A2, they can have A2.
Yeah.
They want better built, they can have better built. They want SBA, Komatsu.
Yeah.
Yep. And same with hitches. I mean, we have our Komatsu genuine hitches, but we can also get Geeth, we get A2 hitches, whatever the customer wants specifically for that machine, we can make it happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got our wheel loader buckets all back here. And then just our new equipment buckets here.
Yeah.
So this one I think is, I'm guessing for like an 850 or a 650.
That's huge. Man.
850. So this is for Komatsu PC850.
This is huge, man.
Yeah, massive bucket. So once you start getting over like the 490 types, mostly it would be rare to see like a machine that big with a quick hitch. So it's either just pin on. Not saying I haven't seen it, but yeah, so this is just a pin on bucket, as you can see.
So I've noticed these little service vehicles. So do you guys actually come out and do servicing on site as well?
Yeah, so each branch has their own service department. So if there is a branch, say for a Sydney example, they'll look after a certain amount of area. But like for Sydney, like I mean, the service techs will take the trucks home with them.
Yeah.
Or the utes. So you'll see a ute or a truck.
Oh, yeah.
So the ute's probably their more of like our older setup. The new setup's a truck, and then if you want to go full new, that's our lube truck. So that's actually just got like oils and liquids and stuff, and that'll primarily go around and just do like the quick oil changes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Every branch has their own field service mechanics. That branch will look after a certain area or region, and then just say that if it gets to a point where there's no branch around, we'll usually have like a field service resident fitter.
Yeah.
So that resident fitter will live in that town and service that, say, like 100, 200K radius around them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and so that's the other cool thing, like with Australia, the Komatsu Australia, is that we aren't like one dealership. We are a branch and we report directly to Komatsu Japan.
Yeah.
And so our whole Australia network is one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah.
each branch we might report to a different branch depending on where you live, but at the end of the day, we all communicate on the same system.
Yeah.
So that's probably the biggest benefit is if you buy a machine in one state and move it to another, it's still supported throughout with Komatsu Australia. When a machine is delivered, it has an hour meter. It has Comtrax. So Comtrax basically keeps track of the machine. It can keep track of any faults, and also the hours on the actual hour meter itself. So we know when there's like a 250 or a 500 interval, and we can kind of organize our oil changes and servicing around what Comtrax prepares.
Wow.
Yeah. Each machine has a Comtrax controller. That Comtrax controller records the location of it, any fault codes, the hour meter, and then also any records of the machine. That all gets kind of stored on online on Comtrax itself.
Yeah.
Or Insight for us. And so we can go in. I can go into Insight and I can see all the machines in Australia. I can narrow it down to each machine, and then I can see where the location is, the history of it, what codes are popping up. So if there's a AdBlue fault or a battery fault, if they're isolating, or if there's like a fault with the sensor, it'll all populate there and get registered. Yeah.
Oh, cool, man. Yeah.
It makes it a lot easier for us diagnosing stuff over the phone, especially within like smart construction. When these faults happen, 7 out of 10 of our problems get solved over the phone before it gets escalated to field service or someone like myself.
Yeah.
So being able to solve problems over the phone and getting that quick resolution for a customer is definitely beneficial, because when it gets to the point where you have to escalate it to field service, you've kind of got to manage that breakdown into with their current schedule. So instead of getting it fixed within an hour, now you're looking 24, 48, 72 hours before you can actually get someone on site in person looking at the machine.
Yeah.
So all this technology that's already in there really helps us do our job to where it helps the customer get their job done as well. All right, so this is our reman DPF facility. So what happens here is that the DPS will get taken out of the equipment. Usually we have a change-out rate at about 4,000 to 5,000 hours. They'll get packed up into these boxes. All right, whether that's at the branch or usually at the branch, so they'll get taken out by field service, go back to the branch, pack it up in a box. Box gets sent here, and then we come into here where they get all cleaned up.
So are they remanufactured, you're saying here?
Yeah. So what happens is, the old one gets taken out. It'll go through its process. So the first process is getting cleaned up. So it goes through into here.
So what happens with the one? So if they take that off your machine, can you still run with it?
No. So what'll happen is like they'll take that one off that needs to get changed out.
Oh.
And then by the end of it, they'll have one here that they'll bring out with them and put a new one in.
Yeah.
Or it's a refurbished one.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
So these get put on here. They'll get washed, and then it goes through all different stages here of getting cleaned out, fixed up. Where it's baking out the soot, and then air blowing the soot out. It has all its different stages, so it goes through all that. Once it gets done through all the machines, so this is what the inside of your DPF looks like. So this is what's capturing all the soot from the exhaust.
Okay.
So the idea is that it gets captured in here. It reaches a certain point, and the DPF will burn it up. So it'll add fuel and heat and burn all that soot out. At a certain point, that it needs to get taken out of the machine and get
formally cleaned. Yeah. All right.
So it goes through cleaning, goes through all the machines, gets its works done, and then after that, then it gets polished up. So once it gets polished up over there, then you're done. It'll get packed up into a box. This is an old one, but you get packed up into a box, strapped in, and sent back out to site.
Man, this looks like one of those movies where you see all the government like watching over all the cities.
Yeah, we're all planning it one machine at a time.
Yeah, that's it, man. Holy moly, what's going on here?
So first one's construction utilization trends. So highlights the trends of the segment in each region, shows monthly hours that machines are working. Graphs demonstrate seasonality and can be used as a forward indicator of demand and replacement equipment, parts, and service. So just kind of what the overview of the market's doing.
Yeah.
Fleet management and planning. So Same thing, just components placed in the last 90 days. Over here. Undercarriage management focuses on the effective management of undercarriage and Komatsu tracked equipment. By utilizing the data of the Komatsu undercarriage management system, it provides quick access to key undercarriage information in the form of detailed and customizable dashboards. So this is a really cool one. This is our insight. So this is every machine in Australia after a certain year. I can't remember when we started installing these, but
Yeah.
essentially all these dots are all machines.
Wow.
And so you'll see the vehicles are Komatsu fitters. So that's their the GPS in their vehicles. You've got branches in here with a K. But essentially all the dots are the machines throughout the whole area. Now, obviously green is for good. So if you've got a green dot on a machine, that means that we've got no issues with it. And then as the color changes, then there might be some underlying issues behind that machine. So we can come in here. I can just type in, this is on our computers, we can just type in the serial number and then narrow down to that machine, and we can look up all information on it, whether when it was delivered, what codes it's been showing, location, last time it connected, all that good stuff.
Yeah, cool. How good's that, man?
Yeah. Over here, we've got, this might look familiar, this is where we just walked through.
Yeah.
So these are the, all the,
Oh, the different sites.
the different sites. So we've got Campbellfield, which is in Victoria, Fairfield here, Mackay, Queensland, Waco, Queensland, Welshpool, which is Perth.
Yeah.
So just the different PDIs in the different regions. Comtrack dashboard. So this is more for the customer, so you can see basically your machine fleet and like what's happening with it, how much tracking are you doing, or your oil reports, all that stuff will populate on your contracts.
So you can use that as tracking on your machine as well, yeah? So so you can tell where it is as well.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Health and productivity of large equipment. So it just kind of goes through the scale there. So Comtrax Plus air relay technology allowing automatic and on-demand access to 100% of the telemetry data. So this is one of our SQS sites.
Yeah.
Okay, so what it's monitoring here, we've got our dump trucks, we've got our loaders, and what this is basically what trucks are getting loaded, and then how much material is getting loaded in them, and then where they're dumping. So we've mapped out all the different areas of the dumps on this site. We've got our loading tool, we've got our dump trucks traveling here, and these are all the events of when it happens, and you can basically monitor where your trucks are at, where the utilization is, where it's dumping, where it's getting loaded by, and how much, and where you're moving what material to where. So that's in all of our quarry type machines that we try to sell.
Yeah.
We'll have the SQS application.
Cool. And then and they all have access to that, yeah?
Yeah, so this SQS is more of an aftermarket add-on kind of thing. So if a quarry customer wanted to, if you bought a quarry type machine, it would come standard with this.
Yeah, but you can also purchase.
Yeah, and if you wanted to activate it,
then
there'd be a process and a cost to that. But essentially, it's just the whole idea of it is to utilize and how can we better manage or utilize your fleet. So are we loading that truck up to 90%?
Yeah.
Or are we loading it up to where we want it is 100%, right? Are we loading the truck up to full potential? And is it getting dumped in the right location?
Yeah.
So this could be a matter of we're missing half a bucket in a load, and you add that half a bucket over that truck 10 times a day or whatever it is, then times that out by 52 weeks a year. That's a lot of material.
Yeah.
A lot of missed opportunity, a lot of missed money. Where we can say, like, all right, you just need to add that one more bucket. Or you've got 5 guys starting all at the same time. Can we stagger those? Because they're literally starting and then going straight to the machine and then waiting. Like, can we stagger those pre-starts? We can see everything from like where the truck's starting, where are they waiting, where's the holdup, where's the kink in the armor, or the link.
Yeah.
So we just trying to put all this technology together to best perform for your quarry.
All right, so there you go, guys. That is a tour of Komatsu Australia in Sydney. So thank you very much to Ashton for
coming, Ivan. Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you.
Just diving in.
Like riding the excavator, so you gotta throw that. And that's it. You gotta do it yourself. There's no help now.
Ah,
What do you reckon, Ivan? You a backhoe patent aficionado?
I think so. Oh, no, I'm not in the ground yet.
So you
Hang on.
gotta-
I went too early.
Yeah. Right, so That's it. And you go to the truck now.
Oh, what do you reckon? Well, not bad. I've done this before.
And dump it all and do it again.
Hey, this is not bad. Actually, I don't know if it's backhoe. I don't know what this is. It's actually not too bad.
It's a PC something
Yeah,
small, wasn't it?
PC 130. Look at this.
Was it standard pattern, is it?
It's actually not bad. Yeah, yeah. I think it is standard.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
That's it.
I love.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
cool is that? The power shovel simulator.
Tells you all what you did, and that's it, buddy.
Amazing,
awesome.
man.
Thanks for that.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for the demo.
Okay.
Lee, yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah.
track service on the lot.
It became steel resistant.
Proves the